I don't know, I've kind of been working with something I call Middle Eastern emotional vibe-esque hardcore, but not in the sense of hardcore music, but actually this is a horrible description, but anyway, I'll try to play something if I can.
Foster's funny, you know. Like he's not a weird. There's a lot of weird photographers. I mean, he's weird. Don't get me wrong.
He made all the freaks on Hollywood Boulevard look sane.
He's not normal. Joe's not normal.
See him getting chased by the cops out.
Madonna Love Boy or whatever he was.
How did we get this car?
Put diesel in a regular gas tank.
You have to take a shower after he visits Joe.
And he brought this fish back to life.
We call him the Dragon.
If he was a wealthy man, you would say he's eccentric. He's a surf photographer, so therefore he's not wealthy, which means he's crazy.
He went out with Madonna too, right?
Shit, the man can smoke.
Four in each hand.
I mean, 2-pack is a good nickname for it. Like at least 3 packs, right? Has to. I mean,
2 packs a day is definitely a minimum.
You know, he smokes 2 to 4 packs a day.
He's sponsored by the company. You know, when he was modeling, he was smoking a lot of their cigarettes. So yeah, now he gets V6 for life.
You on a 2-pack a day regimen?
Well, I'll go into pack 2. I won't smoke the whole pack. It's not a regimen, it's a love affair. Like White Angels. All right.
All right.
You were a great model too. You had some beautiful pictures. You did.
That's as much as you're ever gonna see right there. And you can see the shape of the butt coming in nicely. That's enough, Dave.
To be honest, at the time, we probably didn't appreciate everything that he did like he would have wanted us to, like he would have wanted more support from us and more like, see what I'm doing, you know, and he was good at everything he did. And at that time, you know, I think most parents say, okay, you grow up and you go to school and da-da-da-da-da, traditional, but looking back now, he got an education of a different kind. I mean, he got to see the world, and he was a professional model.
He was a male model. That was kind of crazy.
Yeah, he's the male model. I heard all that shit.
Are you talking about Zoolander?
So I ended up moving to Paris for 1.5 years, Milan, Italy, moved to Greece, from Greece to Spain, Germany. So I started going to Japan, like Tokyo, Osaka, Taiwan, then go to Korea, and over and over and over again.
He's a good guy. I met him when I first opened my agency in Orange County. I was warned by several people there was a guy that was kind of crazy, that was completely out of control, that would probably show up to my office.
One time we went back to Illinois in Vandalia, a tiny little town in Illinois, you know, and we were driving down the street going to his aunt's house, and Kim said, "There's Joe." And we saw a poster of his on one of the beauty salons in that little tiny town.
So he could have been even more successful, but being as though he's got...
I would have had a better agent!
He had some of the best agents in the world. None of them wanted to deal with him. I was the only one that could control him.
I got so tired of the whole modeling scene, and I missed the ocean, I missed bodyboarding, I missed playing music, I wasn't happy anymore. And I'm just sitting there like this by myself, just bumming, and I'm like, when was the last time I was happy? And when I was bodyboarding and when I was playing music. So I got up, I went into the bathroom, I cut all my hair off, I went to my modeling agency, and I said, I'm done. You can keep all the money. I just want a one-way ticket home. That's it.
Were you making decent money doing it?
Yeah, I don't know. I probably left about $48,000 there.
Was that hard to walk away from?
No,
Really?
not when you reach that point.
Yeah, right.
You know, and then I got home and I got back into the ocean, and I've always found everything I've ever tried that didn't have anything to do with the ocean, at some point in my life, I always ended up going back to the ocean. Yeah, and then I got my friend Brett involved in this idea to play this type of music that had kind of disappeared while I was away modeling, and it was a specific type of hardcore music. So the only way to hear what I wanted to hear was to write it again. So we started this band, and we did a little demo tape, and we named the band Ignite. I get this call and he's like, this is Byron from Lost and Found Records. We want to make your 7-inch CD. And literally 3 months after I sent him the demo, we were on tour in Europe.
We booked a tour before we really had a singer. We traveled all over the world. We did a lot of Europe. Like, some of the craziest times that we ever had in Ignite was when Joe was in the band, because he was just like super intense at the show and everything, and then wanted to go out after the show.
This is a pretty cool album. This is, I think, the one that really did it for us, called Calling My Brothers. And I got this picture off a Christian pamphlet my mom had downstairs. This is a real limited Ignite and My Time 7 Ignite benefit 7-inch. First Ignite 7-inch, about where they talk.
Pretty influential band from when I started surfing till now, you know. See, I was super into that band. Like, I remember they might have been in a couple of surf videos, and they're just like a good, when you were ground, they were the sickest surf band.
This is a compilation 7-inch, and the split we did with, I think, Good Riddance.
Before Joe left, I think in like early '98, we played a show at the Whiskey, and right before we went on stage, he said, "Hey, this is going to be my last show," and I was like, "Okay," and I just think it wasn't. Some part of the fire was gone. I think he felt what he was putting in, he wasn't getting out of it.
We charted 5th in Europe that year, like with Caius, Fouis, BC Boys, Foo Fighters, like Best Live Act 3rd over BC Boys. Oh yeah, we were nuts on stage. And it just seems like all the work I put into it, I should have, I don't know, gained a little bit more of the hard work and the essence of success, I guess. But it's cool. It all works out.
Yeah.
Here we are now, the antique store. Yeah.
Once he did something for a while and he wasn't getting out of something that he was putting into it, then it's easy for him to move on, because he needs to go find something else that'll fill the void.
You know, there's a lot of sides to Foster. He's pretty much lived so many, like, lived in a way, almost lived so many different lives.
He's probably one of the most talented people I've ever met in my life. He excels at anything he does.
It's pretty amazing that he has the gift to be able to put his head down and become really great at whatever he is he's pursuing.
He's been successful in just about everything he's done, and it just, you know, it's a testament to, if you believe in yourself and you have, you know, the true will and passion to do something, you're going to do it.
What can you say? Cool guy, everyone loves him.
He's just a nice guy. Like, you wouldn't, if you met him now, you'd probably have no idea that he's probably one of the most successful guys you've ever met.
True definition of hardcore is doing anything with 100% of passion for the sake of doing it, and only doing it because you love doing it. It doesn't have the stigmata of, if I do this band, I can get chicks and be rich and famous. If I go model, then this will happen. I'm not saying I love modeling. I like the fact I got to see the world for free at a young age, and I was aware that that's what was happening, and that's the opportunity I had, so I embraced that concept of it. Band-wise, I started the band just to hear that kind of music. Right. And plus I love playing. There's actually a passion for playing there, so, and somebody wants to pay us, fine. I mean, if you can get paid doing what you love, that's awesome. But if you're not, you still shouldn't stop doing what you love doing. I mean, life without passion is no life.
Aladdin.
Is this Aladdin thing?
Aladdin.
Aladdin magazine is
Aladdin Mag?
Aladdin Mag.
Aladdin Mag.
Aladdin. It's pretty sick. Foster's Mag. It's a good magazine for, I don't know. Cool. Sick.
I